I've been sipping sody pop, baby. I've been sipping on that sody. Sipping on that sody. Sipping on that sody pop. Girl, you tripping. I know you've been sody sipping. Sipping on that sody pop. You've been sipping on that sody pop, girl. I know you have. Sipping. Sipping on that sody. Yo, all you sody sippers. You sody sippers. You ne'er-do-wells. All you ne'er-do-wells. Alright, so let's get out. So I've been thinking about this Carmelo Anthony, you know, what's been popping over there. So here's my thing with Melo. You know, they got this report that Melo, you know, they're saying he should stay in New York. And I've been telling you all the time, Melo should stay in New York because if he doesn't, it's going to destabilize the NBA. To me, it'll destabilize that team, you know, which destabilizes the NBA because they need big ticket sales in that area. Mosquitoes. See? Here they come. As soon as I come out, they smell me. They on me. Look at this. Look at this. Come on with it. I got something for you. Anyway, so Melo should stay where he's at, right? Now they said that Melo's making like 23 mil a year. Here's the thing about that. Here's the thing. Now with the colossal amount of money that's being touted that these players are getting. Not to say that they are Donald Gilbert, but these reports are saying that they are. And let's just face it, they're getting a whole lot more money than I am sitting around talking about it. It's a good chance that most of the people who come to my channel, you know, we collectively we might not see what Carmelo will make in a half a year. Shoot, in probably a week. Nonetheless, you know, these it's just getting ridiculous. It's just getting ridiculous, but nonetheless, it's about to get more ridiculous. Because what they did was they recognized Carmelo Anthony's value. And I don't mean as a player. Not holistically, just as a player. As an icon. Okay, so you have guys who are playing on your team, they're on the roster. Those guys aren't making the ticket sales. People don't come to see them. This is why there was such a problem when LeBron James was taking rest and they wasn't telling anybody. Because they were having a bunch of people play that you didn't recognize. Deron Williams. I mean, you're like, so what? You know, who's going to see Deron? Yeah, I'm about to pay $100 to see Deron Williams. Really? No, you're not. You're not about to do that. But when you spend that $100 and you get into the nosebleeds and then you see that he's playing, you're like, where's Kyrie? Where's Bron? Where's Kevin Love? Where's Thompson? Where are these guys? Well, they're resting. We just didn't tell you. We wanted to sell you a ticket, you know, pretty much fool you and make you think that you were going to see all of Cleveland, you know, all of their star players. But nah, you're going to get the fourth string because we don't need them against Washington. I don't know if they play Washington, but you guys get the point. So you have that whole thing going on, but the icons are the ones who really sell the tickets. We all know that's just simple math. And now they're paying. See, Donald, can I talk to you, Don? All right, so they didn't pay They didn't pay James Harden 228 million because he was a dynamite player. Come on now. We all know that James Harden is not a dynamite player. Oh, I see you. You come on and bring it. You won't be flying no more. We all know that Harden's not a dynamite player. He's a good player. He's one of the best players on the teams. He's one of the best players in the league. But that's not why they paid him that much money. They paid him that much money because he's an icon. Point blank. He is an icon. He's the face of the team. That's why people were so distraught when Kevin Durant left. Because he was the face of the team. So they're paying for, listen, they're paying Steph Curry because he was the face of the team. But here's the thing about the Steph Curry deal. See, the way they're looking at it is Kevin Durant is here now, but we know he's not going to stay. He might end up going to Washington. They know that he's not going to stay, right? So they're just like, who can we pay that we know is going to be here that can be the face of the team? And that's Steph all day. I mean, how many of you were watching Golden State before Steph? You feel me? Iguodala's trying to go to the Spurs. Clay's happy where he is. You know what I'm saying? Clay's good. He's like, I'm good. I've been paid. I'm good where I'm at. But how many of you go to see Clay? How many ticket sales does, you know what I'm saying? You can tell by the jersey sales. It's like, he's selling tickets, but you're really there to see Steph. You're really there to see Kevin Durant. That's who you really, really, really want to see. But, it's the icons is who you really want to see. That's what it's all about. It's who are the icons. You know what I'm saying? So when you're looking at New York, who is the icon on that team? On the Knicks. Now, as far as LeBron James goes, we got to bring him into it because LeBron James is a threat no matter where he goes, and he can threaten to go anywhere. Free agency, he only has 1-year contracts. He can threaten to go anywhere. So let's just say that LeBron James decides to go to New York. What now? Now you got New York in the playoffs instead of New York sucking. You know what I'm saying? You got New York with New York, Phil Jackson is not there anymore. You know what I mean? So all the attention is going to New York because he's not there anymore. And LeBron is looking at that like, Now here's a kick in the pants. I've said this before. LeBron might end his career. He might go to New York and play for a year. Just so he can say he played with Melo. And Melo, is realizing why even say I want to go with you? Why do a Kyrie Irving and say, you know what, I'm not happy here, I want to leave? Why? It's about to be your show. It's about to be all about you all day, and they're gonna build around you. You're the old head there. You're the OG. They're gonna just build around you, and they'll fool around and build a dynamite team. You got a ring on your hand in about 3 years. I don't think 3 years, but nonetheless, he can get it. Listen, he can get a ring on his finger on his way out. Be his last year, boom, ring. Just saying, how many years he got left? How old is he? He's in his 30s. Probably got about a good 6 years left. He doesn't have to be spry. He doesn't have to be this, super dude. He's the icon. He's the face. He doesn't have to hit the court for, 30 minutes a game. He doesn't have to do that. Hit the court 10 minutes a game. Who's going to say what? You got to see one of the greats play. You know what I'm saying? You might, I don't know if you get an autograph, but I'm just saying you got to witness that. And that's what it's all about. That's where the ticket sales are coming in. You witnessed that. You saw that. You had those seats. You sat in this seat. You and your kid sat here. The wife sat here. That's going in your memory box. When CARMELLO played, I saw him play. That's what you're selling. That's what they're selling. It's not I saw CARMELLO play for, the whole game, every quarter. Not anymore. He's getting older. But who cares? He doesn't care. The people who are paying him this money, they don't care. See, they're about to pay Carmelo a ridiculous amount of money. I'm just warning you guys. It's about to, like Donald, you're about to get upset. Because Donald, I thought I was a skeptic. Donald is a skeptic. Donald is skeptical that the sun did not rise on its own. Donald thinks there's a mechanical, being who made the sun rise, and he thinks the moon is made out of paper mache. But here's the thing. It's like, you know what, Donald? Who's to say you're lying? I know I don't make the sun rise. Who's to say it's not true? That's how Donald thinks. You know, that's how he thinks. Sanchez is just like, oh, come on, Tone. Come on, Tone. You gotta be kidding me, man. You can't believe that. Sanchez thinks everything that I say, I don't believe what I say. I'm my own skeptic. You know what I'm saying? That's what Sanchez thinks. I don't believe my own words. You can't believe that. I said it, but I don't believe it. Yeah, I believe it. Carmelo is about to get one of the biggest deals. And it's not because he's a dynamite player anymore. Good player. But he's about to get a colossal deal. And listen, even if they took his deal and came out and did it only on a 2-year basis instead of a 4 or 5-year basis, look how much it'll be. Like, he's matching LeBron right now in yearly salary. He's matching him. 22, 23. He's pretty much matching him. Both of those players are about to get a ridiculous amount of money, and it's going to be on a yearly basis. Now, what I think they're going to do is, what I think they're going to do with Carmelo is, go on now, dang. Freaking skeeters. What I think they're going to do with Carmelo is, I think they're just going to go ahead and lock him down for the entirety, of his career. It's going to be some crazy number, but when you break it down year by year, it's still just going to be, it's going to be that deal. It's just going to be huge. But, I don't want people losing their damn mind. And, Tone, it's like, y'all got to understand what this is. Has nothing to do with him being a great player. It has to do with him drawing tickets. Ad revenues. I keep telling you guys, follow the money. I'm sure people want to know how I guessed the last 2 championships, and I don't even watch basketball. I followed the money. Just like I keep telling y'all, I really think that Cleveland's going to win this year. And then they probably won't win for, I think that might be it for a while. But listen, if I was a betting man, well, I ain't going to say that because I'm not a betting man. I'm just going to say, I seriously think they're going to win. If they lose, I'll be surprised. It wouldn't be like, oh, damn, they lost. I'm crushed. I'd just be surprised. I don't have nothing invested in it, and I do that on purpose. And I tell you guys that on purpose, that I don't invest anything but making this video, because I don't want the responsibility of you guys going out and using my words and then betting and then losing and then turn around and it's not my fault. I have nothing to do with it. I could care less whether they win or lose, but I just feel like they're going to win. The last time I felt like this, last 2 years, I was right on who would win and who would lose. So I'm just saying, Carmelo should stay where he's at. He should be good. Just as a monetary As a monetary thought, he's good. His enemy is gone. He's good. You know, when I went to New York and started talking to people about basketball, they were like Carmelo. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he should go nowhere. Only thing I think they should do is find his replacement within the next 2 years. Let's see, if he's got 6 years, within the next 3 years, there should be another big name that starts to make some type of, like they did with Lonzo Ball. You notice how they got rid of a bunch of players, made all that cap space. You know what I'm saying? Brought Lonzo Ball $5 million contract. They're just gonna be. He's gonna be the face. He's going to be the face of the Lakers. Because even if LeBron goes, he's not going to stay. That's going to be a 1 and 2 year contract. Boom, got my ring, I'm leaving. Just saying. LeBron still has to get like 4 rings. He'll go anywhere to do it. He will. Listen, LeBron will go to Europe if they start playing against, if the NBA plays in Europe. He'll go and join a Europe team if he thinks that they're going to win. You think I'm lying? He sure will. It's your boy Tonto too. God loves you. Bye.